Hi, Shona McCarthy. I'm going to show you today how to fix up a Zori when it's got a cracked thong or it's got a stained thong or something like that. Forgive the video quality because I'm experimenting with a new camera. Yes, I know it's awful. So what you need today is some ribbon, and I would like this nice silky kind, but you know, you can use whatever suits what you're doing. Velvet could be very nice, and I recommend using some thread that matches, and also you get a needle. Basically you get the ribbon, you fold it over about twice, and then you just sew through that bottom bit there, and as close to the edges as you can manage, and you try to keep the stitches small, because the smaller you do the stitches, the stronger it'll be, and it'll just have a better chance of lasting. So I'm actually going to do this once, and then I'm going to go back through again, just to make sure that it really holds. And the thing is, normally I don't stitch by hand, but it'd be just a little bit silly maybe to lug out my big fancy sewing machine just to do a little operation like this. Especially when the last part, you're definitely going to need to do it by hand. There is no getting around it. So I'm just going back through, sewing over where I went under before, and then I'm going to come out and I'm going to do a little quilter's knot. Give me a second. And basically, to do a quilter's knot, I'll come up close so you can see, you put your needle next to where your thread's coming out of the material, and you just wind the thread around a few times, you know, not too many, otherwise you end up with a French knot there, and you just hold it all down and just pull through, and you should have a nice little knot there. So I've just taught you how to do a quilter's knot as well. As you can see, I've already done one side here, so I would want the other side to go in the opposite direction when I wind it around. So I take my thread, my ribbon, and let me see if I can show you what I'm doing. This is tricky. I put it there and I wrap it around and around, and as you go, try to make sure that each time you wrap it around, you untangle it there, because otherwise the more you do it, the more stuck you're going to get. And each time, try to wind it an even distance down. By the way, I recommend that before you try to do this, you actually clean the shoe. This is just, you know, because it's whatever is on the thong, well, once you've done this, it's trapped in there pretty much. Particularly if the ribbon you've used is polyester. Now this, what I'm doing here, is the reason why it's also so important to cut off the length of ribbon instead of trying to use it while it's still on the roll. Because if it's still on the roll, it's going to be really hard to pull through when it gets stuck there. Particularly if you've got the vinyl type of Zori, because they're very sticky, tricky buggers. So, yeah, just keep winding around, keeping the distance even, keeping it nice and tight so you get a minimum of wrinkling. I mean, you're still going to get a little bit of wrinkling here and there, but I think that just gives it a little bit more character personally. So you keep on going, and you keep on going, and I'm getting a little annoying, and you're probably wanting to fast forward about now, but that's okay, because this is YouTube and you can do that if you want to do that. So I'm getting towards towards the end here. And, oh. Now the thing about this is, like, because you've done it this way, it gives it a unique style, I think. Because this is something they'll never do in the factories, you know. Because you'll end up with a lot of people sitting there just winding ribbon around all day, which isn't terribly productive, I wouldn't think. Hair in my eye. So, yeah, wind it, and wind it, and when you get to the bottom, as you can see I've done there, I'll come up close so you can really see, you wind it around again twice, and this is just to make sure you have some extra room to wind the last part off with. So from here you can see I've got the end of the thong there. Now you'd go up about 2 finger widths to about there and you'd snip it off. Then you take that bit there and you fold it down so that it's like that. Can you see what I've done? And then you get your needle and thread, ta-da, and basically sew down that little loop there so that it's perfectly attached. And same as before, the smaller the stitches you use, the better. And then to finish it off, you'd pretty much just use your quilter's knot again. I guess you can figure out the rest, but to just so you know, I'll show you the type of stitch I'm doing. You push it through, like a little bit of the fabric wrapped around, then you push it through the edge of your ribbon and you pull, and then you go back around, catch a bit of the material, catch a bit of the edge, pull it around, and you just do that over and over again until you've run out of edge, and you knot it off and you snip off the thread, and then you're done. And that's pretty much it. So this should save you the trouble of buying new Zori if one you buy on eBay doesn't turn out the way you expect. Again, I'm open to hear your variations, your various ideas, your opinions, so please let me know what you think. And oh, please check out my webpage. You'll be able to see it in the thing at the bottom if you care to take a look. And thanks for watching.